Planting the new for 2026 Powerball hydrangeas, annuals and the foxglove, we started from seed. Imagine the kind of garden that stops you in your tracks, a place where wheat sways in sapphire blue brilliance, roses smell as sweet as pears, and colors layer like a living painting.
That's the magic we're diving into today. We're not just planting flowers, we're crafting a sensory experience.
In this video, we're bringing to life blue heirloom wheat, dreamy pink Superbena, the resilient prairie princess ironweed, and the delectable Flavorette Pear'd Rose. But what makes each of these so extraordinary isn't just their look, it's their story, their purpose, and the way they shape the mood of a garden like brushstrokes on a canvas. Let's start with the showstopper, blue wheat.
This isn't your average grain.
It's a Dutch heirloom dating back to early 1900s Netherlands, famed for its superior blue tone and striking black bristles. The color varies depending on soil and climate, adding a bit of mystery and anticipation to the planting process. Whether it ends up sky blue or slate gray, it brings a rare ornamental value. And while it's edible, it's mainly grown for aesthetic joy, ideal for dried bouquets, fall wreaths, or centerpieces that make people ask, "What is that?"
Think of it as both functional and whimsical, a blend of history and beauty in one seed.
As we trench a neat bed for these seeds, carefully spacing them 2 inches apart, you can almost feel the promise in the soil. Despite being planted a little past the optimal window, wheat is a forgiving crop, it grows fast in the heat, and if our past success with a massive 60-foot row is any indicator, we're in for a lush show. It's the kind of thing that invites you to slow down and dream a little, picturing golden morning light bouncing off soft blue stalks in the breeze. Next, we turn to the Superbena pink cashmere, a dainty, flowering annual that proves small things can make a big impact. Unlike other verbenas that can get leggy and unruly, this variety stays compact and lush, producing a seemingly endless display of delicate pink blossoms. As a gardener with a background in working at garden centers, I can tell you this variety is a true gem.
It's tidy. It's tough. It doesn't demand constant maintenance.
You don't have to snip it back weekly to keep it looking fresh, just plant, water, and enjoy the continuous cascade of soft, charming blooms. Paired with the bold blue wheat and rich purple hues of ironweed, this pink Superbena adds a harmonious balance.
It fits perfectly along the gravel edge in our south garden, blending with hardy geraniums, pink salvia, and purple hibiscus. It's not just color, it's a rhythm, a layered melody of cool tones dancing together throughout the season.
Speaking of rhythm, the prairie princess ironweed enters as a tall, elegant perennial ready to make a name for itself.
This brand new variety, set to debut officially next year, already has our attention.
Native, pollinator friendly, and resistant to deer and rabbits, it's a powerhouse wrapped in grace. Though new to me, its resemblance to Amsonia in growth and structure gives us clues to how it might behave: upright, soft-textured foliage topped with bold purple blooms that will likely show off in late summer and keep the party going through fall. Planting this ironweed beside our Superbenas creates contrast and structure. The narrow, willow-like leaves bring elegance while their height elevates the garden bed's depth. And since it's a native, it naturally supports the local ecosystem.
You get beauty, height, and purpose, all in one plant. But the true heart stealer of today's planting session is the Flavorette Pear'd Rose.
Just saying the name feels luxurious, doesn't it?
These roses are not only bred for stunning visual appeal, but also for culinary delight.
Like its cousin, the honey apricot Flavorette, this variety offers a mouth-watering aroma and taste. Its petals are edible, meant for dressing up cakes, flavoring teas, or topping a fresh summer salad.
But even if you never pluck a petal for your plate, the visual experience is enough.
With creamy outer tones and blush pink centers, it's like watching a sunrise bloom from within each flower. These roses grow in a pleasing, manageable shape, 3 to 4 feet tall and wide.
Their natural form is balanced, requiring only light pruning in spring.
They self-clean, meaning no constant deadheading is required, though a tidy up here and there can enhance their charm. As I was planting, I couldn't help but admire how even 3 stems from their apricot cousin filled an entire bouquet.
That's floral power. We placed the roses in a raised bed, ready to soak up the full sun and grow strong.
Nearby, layers of blue, pink, and purple bloom with intention, like a watercolor brought to life. Our Superbena went into the ground along the border, supported visually by Russian sage, pink geraniums, and firelight hydrangeas.
As I adjusted placement, I realized a straight planting line emerged. Not ideal, but nature has a way of softening things.
As we wrap up the day's planting and gaze back at what we've created, there's a strong sense of contentment.
Yes, it's hot. Yes, the wind is coming.
But the garden feels alive, resilient and full of promise. The colors are beginning to hum in harmony, and every corner holds a secret waiting to blossom. Thank you for joining me on this journey, through heirloom seeds, edible roses, pollinator havens, and pink waves of Superbena.
If you found inspiration in today's garden, imagine what's possible in your own space. You don't need a huge yard, just a few intentional plants, placed with care and curiosity.
Whether you're planting for beauty, food, or pollinators, every garden begins with a single seed and a dream.
See you in the next video. Until then, keep planting, keep dreaming, and let nature do